Hey yo, it's Brian here. Today talking about the San Francisco 49ers. As always, these are the 3 things the 49ers need to do in order to win the Super Bowl. Factors that I believe that are very important to ensure the 49ers' success in this playoff run and hopefully win their 6th Lombardi Trophy this year. Very important time of the year for the 49ers. They have a bye week this week, and then the next week on Saturday they have to play the divisional round against either Philadelphia, Minnesota, or Seattle, depending on who wins in each wildcard game. It's going to be very interesting to see what goes on, but for the most part, San Francisco, I'm very confident on who they play, and I believe that they can get all the way to the championship game in the Super Bowl. Going to be talking about that, all that cool stuff. These are 3 things you probably know by now that are very important to a playoff run, but for the 49ers in particular, want to talk about this and want to really hit home for them that you got to do this in order to make it to the Super Bowl. They wouldn't listen to me, but you know what? I'm making this video anyways. I'm going to get the video started, but before I do, please like and subscribe. That definitely helps out a lot. And yeah, let's just get this video started. 49ers Super Bowl 54, 3 things they need to do in order to win the big championship game, 6th Lombardi Trophy for this franchise. Number 3, in my opinion, the running game. You have to have a very effective running game. You guys know that by now. Raheem Mostert for the 49ers, he has been the most effective back for us in San Francisco. It was Breida early on, then he got hurt. It was Coleman for a little bit, but he only had really one good game against the Carolina Panthers, and then other than that, he's been kind of in the doghouse, to be honest with you, by Kyle Shanahan. Now, Mostert, number 31, he has been the guy, the bedrock for the 49ers offense. He's been doing very well for us, and you have to go with a hot hand, in my opinion. You want to go with Breida and Coleman, that's fine, but I believe Mostert, this is the guy that you want to take to the Super Bowl, because for the past couple of games now, he's been very effective, and the recent game against Seattle, Week 17 in Seattle, he had 2 touchdowns, very effective. Also, he has a very good offensive line in terms of the run blocking. He also has good blockers with Kyle Juszczyk and George Kittle when they want to block. This is a recipe for success. Jimmy G, he can always throw the ball. He can be very effective, very clutch, man, but it's nice to have a running game where you don't have to rely on Jimmy throwing the ball like 50 times a game, which he hasn't been really doing too often. He's been kind of playing a little conservative. I mean, just because his running game's been coming back for the past couple of weeks now. It was struggling during the middle of the season, but now it's been coming back. Defensively, it has been struggling with Jimmy G having to throw the ball up, and not a problem at all, but still having a great running game that definitely helps out a lot. Cold weather is not really a factor for the 49ers since they have home field advantage throughout the playoffs, and Santa Clara is pretty much beautiful weather over there in California. I'm pretty sure you guys can tell me about that. Running game, very important. Raheem, you got to go with this guy, although Breida and Coleman, they do help out quite a bit. So number 3, definitely the running game, you got to have one. Number 2, in my opinion, defense, very important. I mean, they say defense wins championships. Oh, yeah, they do. You look at the past couple of Super Bowls with championship defenses, they've been very effective. I can go to a couple of teams right now: the Seattle Seahawks, LOB, Denver Broncos 2015, the Patriots last year. They just absolutely demolished the Rams offense. You really have to have a very good defense in order to compete in the playoffs and in the Super Bowl as well. And I always believe in that defense wins championships. That is the mantra in the playoffs, and I really, really do believe so. We do have a pretty good defense, in my opinion. It's not the run stuffer. It's not the number one defense that it was early on the season just due to the injuries, but I think having a couple of guys come back like D4, Jaquaski Tartt, that's going to be very beneficial. Also, we did sign Earl Mitchell for our defensive line depth because we really do need help as much in the defensive line depth because it's been battered up for the past couple of weeks now. Having him having to stop the run, I think that's very effective, and that's the only thing they really have to work on, in my opinion. It's just stopping the run, because Nick Bosa, DeForest Buckner, Eric Armstead, they can get to the quarterback, but it's just the run defense has been pretty bad for the past couple of weeks now. They did a pretty good job against Seattle Week 17, but just weeks before that, it was just, I don't know if I really like this run defense as I did early on in the season. Still, I think that it's going to get even better as the playoffs keep going on, because this bye week can be very beneficial to them. Also, Kwan Alexander, he might be making a return in the NFC Championship game, assuming that we win a divisional round, so that's going to be even a bigger help as well. This defense is getting healthier by the day, by the playoff matchup, so hopefully it's going to help out a lot. And yeah, having a defense winning championships, I think that's very effective. 49ers, keep it up, and Bosa and them, they can really take this team to the promised land if they can just keep playing good defense like they did early on in the year, having a resurgence near the end of the season. Number 1, in my opinion, the most important factor, the most important thing for the 49ers in order to win Super Bowl 54 is Jimmy Garoppolo, the quarterback. He's been playing very effective for the past couple of weeks now. The second half of the year, when the defense is down, when his number has to be called up, he's definitely going to make the answer to the call. He's definitely going to be clutch, man. I mean, we've seen a couple of games where he was just, oh man, those last drives were amazing. Go to a couple examples. Saints game, the Rams game, those were just one of the great drives that I've seen from 49ers quarterbacks in a long time. Been very effective then. The thing I'm worried about him is definitely the turnovers. We don't want it in a game like the Rams Week 16 on Saturday where he threw 2 interceptions. That's not good right there. I mean, we still won the game. He did clutch it in 3rd and 16 twice, but at the same time, they do hurt big time in the playoffs, especially this time of the year. So hopefully Jimmy G is very careful with the ball. Just take care of the ball. Just doesn't throw any weird interceptions. I think it's going to be very effective, and that's the only thing that is really concerning concerning me about Jimmy. Other than that, the talent, the clutch man, the ability to make plays under pressure, that's not a concern at all. It's just the turnovers, and if they could just cut on that, then I believe that the 49ers, they have a very good path to the Super Bowl and probably winning it all if Jimmy G can just take care of the ball, just play like he has been for the past couple of weeks now. That's it, guys. Just wanted to talk about this real quick. I'm pretty sure you guys knew all about these answers by now on what the 49ers need to do in order to win the Super Bowl, but just wanted to reiterate this point. Please let me know who you guys got for factors to win the Super Bowl. I like to hear what you have to say in the comments below. If you guys like this, please like and subscribe. That's going to help out a lot. I'll be catching you guys up tomorrow on a Friday. I'll see y'all then. Bye, guys. Love y'all. Y'all have a great rest of your night. Go Niners all day.